Hey, welcome back. This is blog number 3. So here we go. What I'm going to show you today is my art desk, my desk that I work on, and it's a basic Ikea white desk that I keep covered with a big piece of white paper. It's a roll of paper that I attach to the back of the wall behind my desk. And then I just pull the paper up over the desk, tape it underneath, and then I use that big piece of paper for my work surface. I use it for a million different things: cleaning off brushes, testing ink and paint colors, working with different stamps. Maybe I'm carving a stamp or a stamp I've already carved that I want to use and I want to see how it's going to work. And of course, doodles and scribbles and all kinds of stuff. And it turns out to be sort of a piece of art on its own, sometimes. And when I'm ready to start with a new fresh piece of paper, I take whatever I have on my desk and I just finish it off. I add more paint and stamps, and I try to use really what's only on my desk and just sort of finalize this big piece of art on my desk. And that's what we're going to do today. So I'm going to show you how this works. Sometimes it turns out kind of cool, sometimes it turns out kind of weird and ugly, but it's all part of the process, and I'm glad you're here to watch me. And I'll show you the table and I'll show you the paper, and let's do this. So this is my paper that's on my desk, and I have all sorts of things that have been worked out on here, tested. I've got stamps on my table. I'm just going to use what I have. I have some cut up leaves, some birds. I'm not sure how this is going to turn out. It's going to be colorful. It's going to be interesting. We'll see how this goes. Here is a tray of designer's gouache in little paint pots I have. It's okay if it dries out because you can rehydrate it. That's the advantage of designer's gouache over acrylic gouache. I do sometimes use acrylic gouache, but primarily I use designer's gouache. I think I have enough colors here, so I'm gonna add some water, drops of water, and some mists of water, and bring it back to life. Okay, well, I have them all hydrated. I'm gonna let them sit and release their paint. As you can see, I did not take all the lids off of all of the paint pots because I have enough paint to choose from for now. I think this is going to be fine. So I'm going to let this sit for a little bit, and then we're going to come back. We're going to paint. All right, so I've got brushes and paints and this guy here. We'll see what happens. I'm just going to jump right in, and I'm just going to start moving paint around. I've got a whole bunch of stamps over here that you guys saw earlier, and I'm going to use those later. But first I want to get some paint down. So I think I'm going to start with a lighter color. Start filling in the background a little bit. And I'm definitely going to be painting over some things, and some things I won't be. The majority of it you'll see, though. There'll just be layers of things. Okay, I've got a bit of a good amount of paint down. I'm going to start putting stamped imagery on top, and I'm going to put some collage on top. And I'll either try to salvage some of these faded imagery, birds, leaves, or I will let them just sort of fade into the background, and we're just going to see what happens. But right now what I'm going to do is add stuff. So I'm going to stamp and collage and keep going. So I've got these leaves here that I watercolor stamped, and I was playing with them throughout the season, and now I'm just going to glue them down here. I'm going to collage them down somewhere. I don't know. I'll just play with it and see what happens. And it's going to smear, and that's fine. I'm not worried about that. I just want it to go here, and I might have the wrong medium. What I'm using here is matte medium. I think I'm going to switch. I'll just use the matte medium. I don't think I have enough gel medium on me right now, so that will be for another time. So while this is drying here from the matte medium that I collaged the leaves on with, I'm going to do some stamping over here. So I'm going to take this leaf and I don't know. Let's see what happens. Okay, well, that was a lot. I don't know, well, maybe not a lot, but it was a little bit more complicated. And I think because the piece is so large, my desk, this paper is 36 inches wide, and the bottom of my desk to the top of my desk is 30 inches deep. So it's a pretty big space. So getting all of that into a frame is a little bit difficult. I'm going to need to practice this because I do change this regularly, and I think it's kind of fun to show you how I fill it up and start over. But until I get better equipment, I think I'm going to have to wait on filming more of these desktop table papers, whatever they're called. I don't know. I need to come up with a clever name. If you guys have any ideas, certainly let me know on what you think would help me with filming this and setting it up. This is all new to me. And like I said before, you guys are here at the beginning, so you get to watch me bumble and stumble and work this out. But now I have a new clean surface and I'm ready to start a new project. So you'll see that in the next vlog. Thanks for watching. Please give it a thumbs up. Certainly subscribe. You guys know what to do. And I'll see you next time. Bye.